Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner and Sugar Magnolia back at you for your Yocan Black Phaser Max Diamond Dab of the Day. Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. You know what to do when you enjoy the video and when you enjoy your time with Sugar. Hit that subscribe button, send a like, and I reply to everybody's comments. She just got groomed, can you tell? A cotton ball on 4 legs. Let's get started with today's video. Sugar makes me so happy. She just does. She brings a smile to my face, even at my worst moments. So, what do we need to do to get happy in life? We need to discuss. I've always talked about being happy as part of an important part of your life. You know, there are a lot of things you can do to live a happier life. I could I could fill this room with stuff to make everybody happy. But you know what? There are skills that you can start to learn, to build knowledge, to build more skills, to have a happy life. So let's discuss some of the ways in which we can make our lives happier. How about creating a plan for your happiness? Well, would you bake a cake without a recipe? I doubt it. You probably wouldn't even roll a joint without knowing about how you're going to roll it. Would you drive somewhere without knowing where you're going? No. So maybe we shouldn't try to build happiness without a plan. Creating that good happiness plan is really what's going to take us from where we are now, wherever that is, to the happy life we envision. So what would we need to do to create a happiness plan? How about determining what your happy life looks like? What about identifying when you'll build those skills you need to lead the happy life? How about deciding what skills to build? And in what order to build the skills? You need to commit also to your goal of creating a happier life. Then learn how you're going to build your happiness skills. So let's be at it. Let's go get started. Develop yourself to live a happier life. Do you remember saying to yourself that there was something you wanted to do, but you thought it was impossible? But you did it anyway? I'll never be able to ride a 2-wheel bicycle. I'll never be able to slalom on one water ski. Whatever it was, I'll never get a girl out on a date. Whatever it was, guess what? I realized that I had it in me all along. All those things. Maybe creating a happy life's the same way. Maybe the first step is to believe in ourselves and believe in our ability to live happily. Then maybe we'll see that we had it in us all along. That is why engaging in personal development is key to living a happy life. There's some work involved. You want to develop and build your personal skills. So have a growth mindset that focuses on your ability to create a happy life. Identify your values. Define what happy life means in your words, because everybody's different like a snowflake. Keep track of your progress towards your happy life. And maybe even reach out and get help towards developing yourself more into the happy life you envision for yourself. Definitely got to think positive to create a happy life. If you think negative, your brain's just going to get in your way. So start your day by imagining the way it looks in your happy life and savor those positive moments. Capitalize on them and pay attention to the positive things. Think positive, but think negative when you need to, and practice gratitude. You could boost your self-confidence to create a happy life, even if we don't have self-confidence. What do you think of that? It's a skill. It's like riding that bike. It's learning how you think, feel, and act in ways that make us a person who we really love. Love yourself and you'll be more confident and live a happier life. You can do this by building more self-confidence. And self-confidence comes from giving yourself compassion and imagining you as your best self and understanding your strengths and your weaknesses and making sure you celebrate all of your successes. You have to create a work-life balance for a happy life if you're in business. Exhausted, unmotivated, desperate for a break, that's not a work balance situation. You need to make better use of the limited time you have in your life. So you got to enjoy all the parts of your life. That's right. Find out if you're at risk for the burnout and then establish the right boundaries. Do more things that energize you and help you live happily. Engage in those restorative processes, whatever they might be. Building resilience is important for a happy life because life knocks us down sometimes. There's no getting around it. But what matters is creating a happy life and how easily you can get back up from being knocked down. Emotional resiliency. So the way to build that is to be accepting of you and observe your situation to increase awareness and finding the positives in the negatives and understand the benefits of those negative emotions. We've got to beef up our coping skills and stop the negative thought cycles. Mindfulness can help us gain a happy life. In the high-tech world, we're all clicking and looking and phoning and talking. Maybe we have a happy life, but you can become much more self-aware and mindful to find out what life has to offer and be more present in the moment. Find your purpose. That's the bottom line. Find your purpose for a happy life. We all want our lives to feel like they matter, but it's tricky to figure out what matters to each of us. Every person's life purpose is different, and learning to notice when you're found your purpose is a skill. And by building and learning on that skill, your life becomes more meaningful, more satisfying, and you live happily, more easily. So identify your values. Identify what makes positive impacts on the lives of others. Find out what drives you. And practice kindness, for God's sake. We often focus on boosting our happiness, but we ignore how we affect others. Huge mistake. Because kindness is one of the best ways to create happiness. Kindness acts as a fuel for a longer lasting happiness. These are just a few of the ways that we can build happiness into our lives. We can build relationships that'll make us happy. Oftentimes we think that a happy life, we got to build it on our own. Long-term happiness actually comes from the relationships that we build with others. Healthy relationships are the most important factor in our health and our happiness. So learning to develop better relationships will help us have and live a happier life. All these skills, building all the tools we just talked about, takes time. And if you need help, get help. Get support to walk yourself through the steps and guide you on your journey. Talk to somebody professional. Talk to a counselor. Talk to a trusted friend, a spouse, a partner. People are there to help each other when you really need it. So I think it's important that we identify that happiness means something different to just about everybody out there. Happiness could mean to one person, oh, I just want to sink my teeth into a slice of pizza. Happiness for another person has nothing to do with the food they eat. I just want to be on a beach. Happiness is different for everybody. This has been The Real Senior Stoner, and we've been talking about how everybody can be happy. There's nobody who doesn't have the ability to get happy. Everybody has that ability. Here we go, everybody, with the Yocan Black Phaser Max. Going out at around 430 degrees Fahrenheit, waiting for the dab train to roll. The Phaser Max. As you're working, and it's work sometimes, to make your life a happier place, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Send a like, and I reply to everybody's comments. This has been the Real Senior Stoner and the Yocan Black Phaser Max Diamond Dab of the Day. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Have a wonderful day, and let's be happy. Cheers, everybody.